Hello, my name is Seth Lackey, and today I'm going to talk about the topic of the ecliptic plane. It's a smaller topic in the overall subject of constellations. Have you ever wondered why we see different constellations in the sky throughout the year, or why we have seasons? The answer lies in something called the ecliptic plane. This is an imaginary flat surface created by the Earth's orbit revolves around the Sun. You can think of it as like a giant tabletop with the Sun in the center of it and the Earth moving around it in a near circle. Most planets in our solar system orbit in the similar plane, which is why the ecliptic is often used as a kind of cosmic reference line. From our perspective of Earth, the Sun appears to travel across the sky over the course of the year along with a path we call the ecliptic. The apparent path is just a projection of the ecliptic plane onto the sky. Because Earth's axis is tilted about 23.5 degrees with respect to its plane, the Sun's position changes throughout the year, with rising higher in the sky in the summer and lower in the winter. That's why we have seasons. The ecliptic plane also helps explain why eclipses and planetary alignments happen only at certain times. The moon's orbit is tilted just slightly off the ecliptic, so eclipses can only occur when the moon crosses this plane at just the right time. In short, the ecliptic plane is the foundational concept in astronomy. It connects the Earth's movement, the Sun's apparent path, and the structure of the solar system in one elegant idea. So in just a moment here, I'm going to show a simple model that explains this idea of the ecliptic plane and the eclipses that happen during it. So imagine that you have a flat surface like a bed, and this would be the ecliptic plane. So you'll place a ball in the center of it, which would be like the Sun. Now take a smaller ball, which is the Earth, and then move it around the edge of the circle of the bed. That would be the Earth's regular orbit. Now you can tilt a piece of string, which will be my lace, and rotate it as you move around the Earth. The lace represents the Earth's tilted axis. Notice how the tilt stays pointed in the same direction. Even as Earth moves, this is what causes seasons. And if I hold another small ball at the angle close to the plane representing the moon, you can see that it only lines up with the Earth and the Sun at exactly 2 points. This explains why eclipses don't happen every single month. Right here will be my ecliptic plane, which will be my bed. This will be the Sun, this will be the Earth, and this will be the moon. So right here, if you put the lace, which will work as the line as the 23.5 angle tilt, you can see that right here, if I were to lift it up this way, that part of the Earth is showing on the Sun, and that other part of the Earth isn't getting enough sunlight. So you can see how there's not a lot of sunlight down here. There's a lot more sunlight up here. So when it does go around, it follows that line, that tilt through right here, in which that Sun is more recognizable on that side of the planet during that time of year, which would create seasons such as autumn, winter, spring, and summer. Now then you have the moon. And at certain times when they line up, let's just say it lines up right here, the line will go through here. Just imagine it went through them. And as you can see, it's pointing in a specific direction. That, if it was over here, would be a specific constellation, which is why you would only see the constellation through that time of the year. That would be called a zodiac. And all around here would be approximately 13 different zodiacs.